All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit, and we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, is going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Tuesday, December 12th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, at the moment, 0 for 0 recording before Monday Night Football kicked off. So no results yet, but I did give out the Dallas Mavericks -2.5 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Just too low of a number. If the Dallas Mavericks lose this game, Luke is going to be yelling at the refs. I just feel like there's no way Luke is going to lose. He's going to put the team on his back.
Yeah, but I'm going with the Orlando Magic on the money line against the Cavs tonight at home. Big bounce back spot for the Magic. So hopefully we can sweep the board there. Trey, let's look at our plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be attacking a game that has two teams coming into a second game of a back-to-back here. Both these teams played last night, but I'm going to be attacking the Sacramento Kings at Los Angeles Clippers game, and this should be a very entertaining game to watch. These two teams, they played just a couple weeks ago in Sacramento, and the Clippers, they won that game by 14 points, and I do think we're going to get a similar outcome in this game. Give me the Los Angeles Clippers -3.5 here. We've seen the Kings struggle playing on the road this season. Their offense scores 7 points per game less than what they do at home. And whenever we combine that with this stifling Clippers defense, because this Clippers team only allows an average of 103 points per game at home this season, I just have to believe in Kawhi, PG, James Harden, and Russ and company in this game. Because the Clippers, they're coming this game on a 3-game winning streak. They beat the Warriors, the Nuggets, and the Jazz, winning those 3 games by an average score of 114 to 105. So they have done some really good defense against some 3 high-scoring teams. And I expect the Clippers to keep the momentum going in this home game. So look for the Clippers to jump out to an early lead here because they lead the NBA in points allowed in the first quarter, only allowing an average of 25.3 points per game in the first. So give me the Clippers here in this game. I'm taking them -3.5 versus the Kings.
Yeah, Trey, I like that one for you. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Golden State Warriors going up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm going to take the Warriors here on the road +3 as a play. Looks like we're not going to get Chris Paul in this game for the Warriors, so it's just going to be the original starting 4 for the Warriors and Kevon Looney. I'm going to go with the Warriors here because I've watched 3 of the last 5 games for them, and the 3 games that I happened to watch were absolute disaster for them. They have 3 losses, 2 wins over the last 5, but all 3 losses came in heartbreak as they were winning basically the entire game until the last seconds of the game. Against the Thunder in their last game, it did go to overtime. They lost that game by a bucket. But in the other 2 games, they were literally winning every single second besides the last 5 to 10 seconds between the Kings and the Clippers. Both of those teams made game-winning shots to crush the Warriors on the money line. I do think the Warriors are playing great basketball right now with Draymond Green back in the lineup. We are actually going to see the big 3, it looks like, for the Suns in this game. Have they played together this year? Do we know?
They have not played a game this year. The one game they were about to, Beal was warming up and re-injured his back. So this is going to be the first game.
So right now they are all 3 projected to play. I think they're going to look really bad. I think the Warriors are going to kill the Suns here. I'm going to take the plus bucket +3 as my play. Not enough balls out there. They need 3 balls out there with Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. But let's move on to our plays for the player props. Right, starts off.
Yeah, guys, same thing as game pick 0-0, but I did give out Victor Wembanyama under 31.5 PRs versus the Rockets. I fully expect the Rockets defense to show up here in this home game. Wembanyama is going to be looking all over the court, not knowing what to do. So give me the undie.
Yep, and I've got Franz Wagner to go over his 21.5 points against the Cavs. Again, game hasn't started. Hopefully we can sweep the board there. But let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow. Trey, have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going with Paul George. I'm parlaying this with my game pick. I'm going with over his points versus the Kings. I really love this over for George in this game because he's coming in this game with some negative momentum. And usually people hate that. But I actually think that's helping us with this prop bet because it's going to come out at a pretty low number. And I think we're going to see some vintage PG-13 here in this game. That's because the Kings, they love to push the pace. So Paul George is going to see a lot more opportunities here in this game. And historically, George, he dominates the Sacramento Kings because over his last 4 games versus them, he's averaging a massive 30.3 points per game. So I have to expect him to show up huge here in this home game because he's going to be covered by Harrison Barnes or Keegan Murray. I couldn't really decide on which one's going to be guarding Paul George and which one's going to be guarding Kawhi Leonard. But either way we look at it, I think it should be barbecue chicken there. So give me Paul George to go over his points versus the Kings.
I like it, Trey. For my player prop today, I'm going to take Donovan Mitchell to go over his points against the Celtics. I absolutely love this play for tomorrow because the biggest named players usually play great in DT Gardens Arena. The Cavs will be on the road in this game, and Donovan Mitchell over the last 2 games has been a machine, scoring an average of 31 points per game over the last 2 games, shooting an average of 21 shots per game in those games. I mentioned that big name players play well in the Garden, and Donovan Mitchell over the last 6 games against the Boston Celtics, he scored 34 plus points in 5 of the 6 games. He's also scored 25 plus points in all of those games. And with the Cavaliers at Boston, he scored an average of 42 points per game against the Celtics on the road. His last 2 games on the road against Boston, he put up 41 points and 44 points, and he scored 40-plus points in 3 of the last 4 games against the Celtics with the Cavaliers. He's coming into this game shooting a lot more from the field over the last 2 games, and he's been making a lot of his shots. I like him to go way over his total when it comes out because we're probably going to only get it at 25.5. 26.5 because he's only averaging 27 points in the season. So give me Spider over his total points on the road against the Celtics. Have another big day. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, for my game pick, I'm going with the Los Angeles Clippers at home -3.5 versus the Kings. Both teams are coming off a back-to-back. The Kings, they have to travel. They played on the road yesterday, have to travel into LA. The Clippers, they played at home yesterday and still get to sleep in their beds for this game. So I think that's going to give us a good positive impact for that game. And I'm also going with Paul George over his points versus the Kings, averaging 30 points per game against them over his last 4. So he's going to show up here in this game.
Yep, and I'm taking the Warriors +3 against the Suns. Big Three is playing for the Suns. I think they look sloppy. I think they have a better chance to look sloppy than look good. So give me the Warriors +3. And then I'm going to take Donovan Mitchell. He scored 40-plus points in 3 of the last 4 games against the Celtics. He scored back-to-back 40-point games on the road for the against the Celtics. So give me his over points when it comes out. Guys, that's going to do it for NBA Plays and Props for Tuesday, December 12th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,